What is shadow house? I don't know, things are a bit soft. See, when you go in the house music scene, obviously I was in it. I was in it all over the world. Everything's a bit wishy-washy and soft. Got like this soft kind of MP3 sound. I think it's time to revert back to a more raw sound, more of a tribal sound. And basically adapt to the current climate of the world. You should always, as a musician, DJ, producer, whatever, be moving forward, whether things go around in a circle or not. You can't keep doing the same thing. The evolution, music always has to be going forward. You can't get stagnant. UK garage is stagnant, you know? It's obviously my perspective, my opinion. Everyone's allowed to have a perspective and an opinion. There's no progress and evolution in that genre, and it's very stagnant right now. So, us being the anarchists we are, we call it shadow house, but it's all house music at the end of the day. Even garage, man, it comes from house. House is the foundation, you know? When me and Terrell started doing the Renegade streams again, we've obviously reverted back to house. And it was very difficult getting Sky Joose back out into the studio making new, fresh music after everything that happened at the beginning of this project. Another story. So obviously doing the streams and getting back into the flow and rolling vibes out again, you know. You got Sky Joose's juices flowing. And from watching me and Terrell and seeing how we're vibing, and I call it storytelling with music. It's not just playing random tunes or just playing one genre of music throughout, easy and boring. It's playing different sub-genres within house music, combined with the UK garage element. That's the foundation. And it's coming with something new and organic, you know. Sky just felt the energy. And what he's created is I don't know, it's house music, definitely. But there's heavy UK garage and jungle elements in it, you know. Yin yang, good, bad, the back, the front, the in, the out, the shadow, bro, you know, the opposite. But they have to be balanced to connect. Might go over some of you lot's head, might not. Some people like to suppress the shadow. Some people lay it out, let it go, and as I said, bring it together. But yeah, some people might call it dark. A lot of people repel. Am I using the right word there? Repel. A lot of people repel the darkness. And I'm not saying you gotta live in darkness, but you gotta let it in to let it back out. And it's the same thing with music, you know. Me personally, no music, no life, you know. My life is almost dictated in some way by music. A response to trauma. That could be another conversation another day. But, you know, I don't know. Some people totally understand what I'm talking about. Some people think, no, he's talking wet. But no music, no life. It dictates my day-to-day. A response to trauma, as I said. But that could be a story for another day. You know, shadow house, shadow season, Renegade. My name is Renegade.
The shadow is following whatever trend is in you, but you do your own thing. There's a lot of amalgamations going on. You get what I'm saying? But incorporate to my own style. As I said, the shadow, it follows. It's like the step. Certain tunes are like the kick and the bass. It was coincide. It will bump together. You know what I'm saying? That's another part of the shadow where kick, snares, bass interacts.
The similarities between garage house and shadow house. I'd say shadow house is a bit more deep. But again, it's all house. It makes you dance. I hate diving deep into like compartmentalizing things into different subgenres of other subgenres. It just gets confusing and takes away the art of the moment, the energy of the track, and just implementing what you can kind of see and envision in your head, and implementing that plan on the dance floor or whatever. But I don't know, everyone's probably got different ways of doing their art, you know. There's a method to the madness, let me tell you that. House music, garage music, all under the same umbrella, you know. It's about implementing your own sound. It's not about playing, oh, I'm gonna play 90s house, oh, I'm gonna play 90s garage, oh, I'm gonna play 4/4 garage, 2/2 garage, this. It's just about like understanding your genres, understanding what works on the dance floor, and playing what you like, not what you think you have to play to be accepted in a toxic circle of a scene, you know? Stand on your own 2 feet.
Shadow house is different because it's more simplified, kind of like, there's not much snares and that. But the other shadow that's the money music shadow, remember? Do you know what I mean? That's more, say chaotic really, it's chaotic, but this one is more simplified.
Well, Sky Joose did put up a statement a few weeks ago, or a few months ago, whatever, you know, saying he's retired from making that genre. There's so much stuff left from the DAT tapes. There's still so many other bits and bobs that he has made in recent times as well. And there's no fire in the belly from making that genre anymore, you know. The kind of people who were in that scene, if you want to call it a scene, don't reflect what it was back in the day, you know. And there's a unhealthy obsession with, you call it middle class junglist kind of vibes, obsessed with having ownership of old school working class foundational music. I understand why they're doing it, a lot of people don't, it goes over their head, but we're not gonna go into that one today. But yeah, we're gonna move away from that, you know. House is a worldwide genre, as Sky Joose is now finally seeing. You know, go anywhere in the world, there's house music scene. Jungle and garage is very, very niche, toxic niche. And I've told guys who do play garage, you don't call yourself a garage DJ, you just play garage in your sets. You know, just call it all house. It all falls under one umbrella. It's uplifting music. But I wouldn't say there's anything uplifting about UK garage. Right now it's very, you know, I mean, what is it even? It's an online hub, I'm not interested. Sky Joose can make anything. So we're at that stage now where I've built leverage with Renegade Season as a label, as a platform, all organically. Separately, we've built leverage for Sky Joose, the brand. You know, so there's lots of things to work on. You can't compare Sky Joose to any other UK garage or jungle producer. There's no comparison. So respectfully to everybody else who produces music in that genre, he's not involved. He's a super producer that can do anything with limited tools. But most importantly, fucking what Sky Joose has done, I don't know, I've never seen anything like it. There's levels, you know, and I'm very, very, I feel honored to be the one publishing and putting out all of this music. What is the Sky Dub series and why was it created? With the amount of amazing unreleased garage music from the DAT tapes that Sky Joose has, and we're still unearthing to this day, we wanted to basically make a lot of that exclusive. You know, there's so much to go out, you know. We want to try and make it as exclusive as possible, if I'm totally honest with you. So we don't want to kind of just totally desert that genre, because it's always going to be a focal point, foundation of how we're moving. But yeah, it's time to move forward, you know, and move on. So we've got one new Shadow House track on the A side, and we've got a bomb on the B-side from the DAT tapes. UK garage anorak style. And it's just a great transition. And anyone who's got one of the dub plates will see the attention to detail. No stone left unturned, you know. And it's been an organic transition, you know. I still play a bit of garage. Terrell's renowned for playing garage. But what is garage music anymore, you know? There's so many different labels and subgenres, and it kind of all gets lost in translation, you know? Music is music, electronic is electronic music, you know? House is the foundation. And if you're from London in the 90s, garage would be your foundation as well, you know? We're bringing in a new sound in it, but we don't want to go slap, bam, wallop. Bit by bit, it's a transition, you know? And it's coming at the right time. You never ever want to be tied down to one genre. I've tried to tell people this over and over again, time and time, you know? You get tied down to a genre, you get tied down to an image, to a, you know, everyone's puts himself in labels, boxes. And, you know, there is such thing as becoming a genre, if you get what I mean. I mean, I'm sure you've seen loads of like posh boys play a bit of garage all of a sudden and they're fucking in Top Boy, you get what I mean? So, bit by bit, house and garage is the foundation. But I think at the moment, garage is very one-dimensional. Everyone's just kind of doing the same thing over and over again, and that is definitely a sign of madness, you know. People call me mad, but hey ho, you know, at least I switch it up. And if you hear Sky Joose's music, you can't really compare him to other UK garage producers. It would be a disrespect to Sky Joose, you know. That guy is bigger than UK garage, you know. The way he can adapt to any genre and almost make it better than anything I've heard in that genre. Perspective, personally, opinion, is mind-blowing. And obviously, I'm just connecting the dots and implementing the plan and publishing it for all of you guys to see. The vibe, I guess, that me and Terrell have created over the last year, and the numbers don't lie, you know, and the energy that we bring as a duo has pushed him back into making beats. I'm sure he would happily say that, so yeah, tap on the back on that, yeah, clap. But yeah, the music he's making now, you're gonna see, we're gonna start rolling out the Shadow House bit by bit, build the leverage, the sound, and there'll be a few bits available to some labels sometime next year. But for now, it's bit by bit with the Sky Dub series. The real fans who've been following me for a while, they'll get them. Supporters, fans, whatever, friends, whatever, good energy. And then we move forward. We have the Skycap album also coming next year. And that's gonna be the finale with this project.
The shadow, the shadow, 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 the shadow, the shadow.